last minute car retrieval. I got a message the other day saying, hey, I have two late 80s Camaros. I need them gone. Do you want them? Basically, I'm thinking, okay, which one of my buddies is fucking with me here? Or who knows? Anyways, oh sure, give me a call. I put my number on the message. Give me a call. Nothing, hear nothing, hear nothing. Yesterday, 75-year-old lady, Marjorie, calls me. Oh, hi, blah, blah, blah. You know the story. 3 cars abandoned on their property. She said one's a Cutlass. She said Trans Am. The other guy said Camaro. We don't really know. So I'm working away on the shop today. Get a text. It's a picture of 2 Camaros. What looks like 2 Camaros. One might be a Trans Am. I don't know. I don't know the cars very well. One's a T-top, baby. But that's what we're doing. I just quickly loaded up the truck. So we're gonna head out to West Bank. The old Catalina. There probably will be a video out on that before these Camaros. I haven't even touched that car yet. Fucking love that car. That's Dean's fault why I have that. But yeah, I got the whole shebang. Yeah, I got a full set of tires. I'm bringing a generator and an air compressor in case I can just pump the tires up on those cars. Jacks, winch, blocks of wood, the whole shebang. But yeah, I guess we will see you when we get there, and hopefully this goes well. All right, we have arrived. Damn near on the reservation out here, but yeah. Oh, what do we got here? Old body of something. Maybe that's the Cutlass she was talking about, like Chevelle style Cutlass. She's rough. Yeah, seatbelt, schmeatbelt. Okay, I had a preliminary look at what's going on up here. She's pretty tight. Not the usual bushwhacking I do in my Pavement Princess truck here, but we'll give her a shot. Oh, I can hear it scratching. It's just a clear coat, right? These cars have been here, he thinks, about 15 years. So we will see. Sure, they're gonna clear the log. Barely. We're good. I thought about bringing my chainsaw, and I should have brought my chainsaw. So we're going to have to ditch the trailer for this recovery, because these cars are in here. That's just the trailer dragging. Okay, let me get turned around here and we'll come back. All right. Quick little initial walk around. Not exactly sure what year Camaro, but Camaro. And another Camaro. I would say this one's a bit newer than this one. Got bucket consoles, automatic. These probably all were bucket console, I don't know. At first glance, not that bad a shape. F41, whatever that means. This one's got the decent wheels on it, T-tops, that's kind of cool. And I don't know if you can see, but this one's a stick shift standard. Both have no keys, so we got some work cut out for us today. I'm not going to even look if they have engines or anything. I'm just going to focus on getting air in the tires or getting tires that are going to roll. And then I think what I'll do is I'll pull this car out a little bit that way, and then I'll pull it this way so that I can pull it on the trailer the right way. This is going to be probably the hardest recovery so far that I've done. So I will, I'm not going to let the camera roll the whole time because there's not a lot of battery. And yeah, I'll just start right now with getting some air in these tires and seeing if they hold. And that's doubtful. This sunk in the ground and probably off the bead, but we have wheels if we need them. Okay, update. Both cars are up off their knees for the first time in probably 15 years. It seems like all the tires are holding air, even the Pirelli on an old Cutlass rally. But yeah, so tires are pumped up. Fuck yeah, generator and mini air compressor. Bring your own power. Now I'm just gonna have a glance through this thing, see if there's keys. If not, I may have to pull the steering wheel, pop the ignition, and then I can put it in neutral and do all that stuff. But that's a bit of work. That's gonna suck. Oh, somebody needed their speaker badly. Got a garden growing in here. All sorts of pieces and whatnot. Well, where would keys be? Come on, just tell me you left the keys in here somewhere. Some mouse nesty stuff. Coupon. There's a glove box in these things. I guess it doesn't really have one. I guess this is the glove box. Well, something tells me there ain't gonna be no keys just kicking around. Oh shit, I did run over one of these. One of the original caps. Or something. It's like the wheel's been off it before. That's a fucking regular old GM column. I should be able to pull that apart in no time. I brought the proper tools. But before we go doing that, let's have a fucking look under the seats and whatnot. I mean, my truck might be able to just skid this thing out. Yeah, I'd say the previous tenant was a bit of a gardener, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, definitely a gardener. This lady, I think, bought this property, and this stuff was all left here, so I think you can get the picture. Ugh, Spideys, spider webs. Fulvic acid. Gross. Hope nothing bites me from under the seat. Free lighter. More plant pots. Oh, it's too bad I fucking ran over one of these, because there's probably a set of 4 for this car. But Better check this one too. No keys. How do we pull the steering wheel off? She's an aftermarket Grant. Probably these guys, I guess. Where does it come off? Such too bad. There's no other hidden pockets I can look for keys in anywhere. I don't know if there's a point of even looking in this one, but we will for fun. More Grosho shit. Blue carpet. Or was it black? There's a mishmash interior. Those look like G-body buckets. No keys in this one. Fucking old man pedal in this one, so it'll roll anyways. Steering's locked. No keys. No keys. What the hell is that? That's interesting. Speedo looks like it's in... Oh no, that's Taft. Anyways, focus. Keys. Fucking jail shift. Oh man. Oops. What do we got? What do we got? All I care about is finding the keys right now, but I'm not seeing them anywhere obvious. So, yeah, looks like we're going about it the hard way. Spark plug's in the bucket, so. Well, we're here. Oh, shit. Oh, hood's seized. Oh, fuck. Unless these, you'd think it was just a pull. Holy fuck. Okay. No popping the hood on that one. Pop the hood on this one. Oh, it pulls. Looks complete, but the valve cover's off. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull that steering wheel, pull that ignition, unlock it all so I can put her in gear or put her in neutral and use the steering wheel. So we'll cut back after I swear about that for a bit. Okay. Pulling those out was completely unnecessary. The center cap popped out. The main nut was already loose, finger loose, so that was easy. I popped the steering wheel off just by pulling on it and punching it. And then carry on with the regular after that. Turn signal switch. Then you got a special Torx that pulls the keeper out for that. You pull the little bracket that holds that. And... hazards! Yeah, so this one's turning. We got fucking gearage. So this one can be pulled out and prepped. That was so easy. I think I'm gonna quickly prep this one because I may come back tonight. I might just hot shot tonight and do both cars. I'm gonna pop the wheel off that one and get that done, and we'll get back when I start pulling this thing out. Okay, both steering wheels are locked. Didn't have to pull the ignition on this one because it's a stick shift. So I just had to pull the plate that hooks up to the locking mechanism on that. Steering wheel. Seem to have lost my freaking Allen key that I wasted time pulling that apart. So hopefully I find that. But yeah, I got hooked up under the rear diff. So let's give it a whirl. I'll reposition the truck and try and yank this car out back, and then in a way that it will pull on the trailer, and then we can work on getting out of here. Have to be careful I don't pull this thing too hard and it comes barreling at my truck. So safety net. Sway bars are meant for pulling, right? Just about. Just about lined up where she will work for the trailer. Perfect. All right, she's loaded up. Just got to strap her down and head out. Bit of a malfunctioning winch there. The switch just fucking locks on and doesn't stop, so a little bit sketchy, but got her figured out. So chop this down, hit the road, back to the house. I don't know if I'm gonna come back for the other one tonight or not, but fuck, we'll see. It'd be nice to just get it over with. One shift, one day. Real men do it in one trip, right? Fuck yeah, free Camaros. I can already see my hair blowing back with the T-tops off this one, baby. Okay, let's wrap her up. Well, that was fun. Fucking sweating now. I'm not coming back tonight. He's gonna dummy lock the gate for me tomorrow, and I'll come in the morning. It'll be dark if I come back tonight, so best to just come back in the morning with some daylight. I got the next one prepped up. Tires are pumped, and steering wheel's unlocked, so all I have to do is tow that one out, line it up, and do the same thing. So I knew putting up a pickup free car ad would fucking pay off a time or two. I mean, I've been getting some shitty nobody cares vehicles for free, but I got that old 80 Cadillac for free, and I just got 2 Camaros. He said he might have that Cutlass, that 68 Cutlass, basically a shell. You might have that sold. Otherwise, if Buddy doesn't come get it and give him the money, he's gonna give me that too. So nothing special. I mean, it's a 68 Cutlass body frame. There's like no doors, no hood, no nothing. You've seen it. So basically the same as a Chevelle, but it's missing all its pieces. So who knows? Who cares? Anyways. Time to head home. Well, we made it home. I'm fucking beat. Yeah. The tires are still holding air. She's a Camaro F41. Not as bad as it could be. All right, next morning, let's get this thing unloaded and head out to pick up the other one. Looks like it's going to be another beautiful day. Oh shit. Need me a fucking knife. Getting in the shot, lady? Okay, here goes nothing. Aw. Broke the frickin' spoiler off. That sucks. Spoiler wasn't bolted down and it broke. Alright, here we go. Me and the big guy going to get a Camaro. What do you think about that?
Camaro's way down there.
The other one is, yeah, but we gotta go get another Camaro.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Alright, we made it.
We made it.
But this time I brought the chainsaw because I didn't like the screeching sound on the side of the truck. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of clearing before we go get the old red Camaro there. All right, we made it to the Camaro. Hey, want to check out your new T-tops, bud?
Yeah.
Pretty sweet Camaro, eh? More worried about the trailer?
Yeah, I'm worried about the wheel.
Looks as if the tires are still holding air. Yes, they are. That's amazing. Yeah. So plan of attack for this one, I think, is going to be strap around that rim, pull the front end of the car, skid it a bit over, just enough so that it'll make this corner. Because if I try and just roll it, it's not going to make it. And I don't want to be doing no pushing. So I think we could safely put a nylon strap around that rim and pull it over. They're in really good shape, so I want to be careful on that. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do at first. Just get the front end over a bit. And then same process as yesterday. Line it up, hook the trailer back up, and go. All right, we're done. We got the Camaro on the trailer. Leave it alone. Let's, that was a lot smoother. But now that we're done, we got a few extra minutes. I'm going to politely clean up this mess for them, throw it into the junk pile, because going the extra mile in life will pay off. We're gonna have a look around here for any pieces of trim or anything that may have popped off the cars. I don't know. And we are going to scour the area because I'm a hoarder. You found some rabbit poop or deer poop? Okay. But yeah, I say we have a little look around, see what we can find. There's an 8-bolt rim in there. Some 17s, useless to me. Just tons of planter pots and all that crap, which does not interest me. Yeah. Oh, you found a wheel? What kind of rim you got there? Aluminum mag or what?
Yeah.
Krager?
Yeah, it's this wheel.
Okay, well, if you want it, you can have it. I did see a tire in here. I know that Camaro is missing one of its originals, if those are originals. They kind of look like Malibu tires, or Malibu rims. But let's have a look. This may just be a rubber. Fuck, can you believe it? It's the matching rim. It actually is. Wow. Pays to look around. I think these are 14-inch like Malibu rims, or maybe they are the base Camaro rim. I don't know. But that's coming with us. Okay. Matching wheel. Score. You gonna make her? Duh, spider webs in the face. We're not going down there because that's where the house is. I know I threw a center cap in here. This is not it. Leo, you want a GMC Frisbee? Oh, I look over and he looks away. That's a clear sign of I'm taking a shit, Dad. So we'll probably be changing diapers before we leave. We got hoarding to do over here. That center cap probably just fell into the abyss here. Attacked by a fucking skunk or something. Whoa. Wolf spider. No thanks. Not seeing anything good in here. tailgate or something off of something. Oh, that looks like Ford. Ford colors. Couple truck canopies or toppers or whatever you call them in your neck of the woods. Propane, recliner chair, none of which are collectible to me. Electric fan. He said there was like a 3-ton dump truck up here, and he was dragging it down the hill, seized brakes, everything. Finally the brakes let go, and the fucking dump truck went barreling down the hill, rolled end over end. He said it was a little bit scary, and I believe him. Fuck, that would be crazy. Good fucking aluminum tank there. Well, we're done for treasures. I'll probably scoop up this 8-bolt chrome rim just because it's chrome, baby. You know they're not gonna miss any of this stuff. They're just trying to clean up. But I don't see anything Camaro related down here other than rust. Maybe my frickin' Allen keys laying around here. I hate losing tools. Maybe in that gray Camaro, but yeah. Let's be a gentleman and clean up this mess and head out of here. Come on out of the weeds, bud. Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Let's take our Camaro and haul ass.
Let's take the wheel and ball wash.
Yeah, close enough. Okay, here's that 68 Olds. The thing is actually fairly solid. Oh, there's another matching rim. The ones that were on the Camaro. Like, I don't know, I would say that's, oh yeah, she's rusty in the floor. Was in a fire. She's crispy. I mean, oh, it was a stick shift too. It's got 3 pedals and a hole in the floor. This would have been an awesome car back in the day. That looks to be a 15-inch rally. No, 14. Somebody shined up the frame a bit, but yeah, not a bad car. No, oh, there is a VIN on it. Looks like it just got sort of skimmed by the fire. I guess the dash actually lit on fire. See remnants of an old paint scheme there. The line down the center looks like a 2-tone, dark gray, light gray. Probably painted, looks originally to be maybe blue. Got some junk in the trunk. Slipknot DVD. Welcome to our neighborhood. But yeah, this side was stripped, but man, that's fairly solid. This may come home with me too, but we'll see. All right, let's call her a day and get home. All right, we made her home. Ended up finding a full set of these chrome. Oh, shit. These ones are 5-bolt. I didn't notice that. I wonder if these will fit on the old Bel Air wagon. Shit, there was one that was dented. I should have taken it. I thought, oh, I got 4 that aren't totally dented. Actually, they are kind of dented, so I just took them. But one of them's an 8-bolt, whatever. GM rim, there's a whole pile of rims down below. I ended up taking a few of them. But here we are. The Camaro is home. Now we will roll her off the trailer, hopefully not ripping off this front lip. Yeah. Anyways, let's give this a shot. Should go textbook just like the other one. Try the wheel chalk system again. Maybe it'll work this time. There was nothing. Not bad. Yet not good. I love the old Dunlop GT qualifier tires. They're pretty haggard, but they're still holding there. Oh, we got the modifier 60s. 255 60-15s. Do a little bit of a walk around. We lost some of our vegetation on the highway. Some of the garden is still here. How do these? Oh, the key is behind the license plate. That sucks, we don't have keys for it. These back tires don't look too cracked up. And they were flat for a while, but I would unconfidently run those. Camaro, baby. Looking through these is probably going to be for another time, but just a general little look through. I don't know why there is small block Chevy motor mount brackets in there, along with a few other things. I wish we could get this hood to open, but she's just fucking jammed tight. Like, it is not moving whatsoever. Just does not want to move at all. Oh, broke something. Holy frick. Does the clutch work? Yeah. Wow, the floor is completely rotted out. I was not expecting that. I can put my hand all the way through. Let me guess, T-tops leak? Yeah, clutch feels good. Oh, pedal works. Ooh, brakes do not feel the best. Yeah, I think the two of these cars are just a mishmash, like black with the red seats. I don't know. A little bit of mold starting. Jacobson Pontiac. Kelowna. Sold to Martin Bryan. Anyways. T-tops work. Correct, that's too bad. I'd like to see what's under the hood of this thing. Be one hell of a job breaking into all this stuff. I don't know what year this is. Where's the VIN on these cars? I don't know. Stickers are long gone. You'd think the VIN would be down there. Maybe it is once it gets cleaned up. Back half of the car looks to be in like a red primer or just a shitty paint that faded out. Missing some of the ground effect stuff. These cars are going to be for a later date. I'll play around with them at another time. I just don't have time to be playing around with these right now too much. I got a lot of work to do in the shop. So that's what I'm going to focus on right now. Push these cars to the side and play with them another time. But when someone calls and says they got a couple Camaros for you to have, you put down the tools and go get the Camaros. Right on. Until next time when we come back to these. All right, she's pretty dark, so didn't do too much filming, but I ain't gonna leave you guys out on the treasures of the ride, man. What did we find in the gray silver Camaro? We got both armrests, which is a good thing. All 4 original floor mats, dirty as fuck. Got an audio slave CD case, nothing in it. No idea. Old Whiskey Jack's pack of matches. Kind of cool. Pretty sure that bar is still there, pub is still there. Couple receipts from, I don't know, 2003, I think. The one said. June 28th, 2003. Yet again, the Kelowna info mag with the old bridge on it. An Ogopogo. We got an N for new driver. It's an old one. Probably one of the first. Couple license plates dated 03, matching those receipts. Probably when it was last on the road. Nice that they're BC plates. Got the mirror, it's broken. Free jug of 1030, so maybe she's a leaker. That's for the seat. That wasn't in there. Got 2 of these center cap things. I don't know if these would have been original to the Camaro or not. Like I said, one of those was back at location and flattened by me or someone else. I don't know. Piece of the spoiler I broke. Found this tag on the seat, so Kyla, you lost your name badge. But was this a chick's car before? I'm kind of leaning towards that. Check out the money I found. I accidentally ripped this trying to straighten it out, which is really unfortunate, but it's an old Canadian $10 bill. We got what, an osprey catching a rainbow trout back when money was paper. And yeah, it's kind of cool. Found that under the back seat. 1989. So kind of cool. Got another $1.50, 60, 75 penny, and I don't know what the vacuum sucked up. I haven't checked that out yet. Got valve cover hardware because that valve cover is off. A lighter, a poppy, and then this which leans me again towards a chick's car, is this little heart pin. This was actually pinned to a little smelly Christmas tree, or a little smelly tree. Yeah, hood release, couple randoms. And that's all we got, man. Nothing major. Yeah. Holy shit, guys. Northern Lights. You probably can't see them, but holy crap, we never get them here. This is super cool. I'm gonna get some pics. Well, guys, spent the night cleaning this thing up. Glued on the strip there. I did take that old Rally wheel off, took the old Pirelli off of it, and put it back on the matching rim that I found in the bush. Turns out these caps are for these wheels. It's just it had the wrong lug nuts on it, so I put on some little lug nuts and they snapped right on. So possibly original to the car. Not sure, I don't know Camaros all that well, but they fit on the rims. Just gave her a quick spray down, a little bit of a wipe. Got Camaro on this fender. And yeah, the heater that was in it actually works. So I've been baking the shit out of it all night, just kind of dry out the mildewy, moldy kind of stuff that's starting. That's all like mold starting. This thing will need a full going through, but would probably come around really nice. It's one of those old school heaters that can fall in its face and melt into the carpet. Real safe. Kind of like me if I drink too much. Just melt my face into the carpet. Just kidding. But yeah, that's the Camaro. Cleaned up. Me and Leo put a battery in it this morning. Just wanted to see if it would turn over. And unfortunately, oh, that's heavy. We got the worst result of maximum seizure. So the engine is seized. I don't know if it's seized from sitting or if it's seized from damage before it got parked. That valve cover was off completely. I don't know why. Vacuumed everything out of there and just sprayed the shit out of it with WD-40 just so it has a chance of survival. But yeah, rather unfortunate. The carb is broken free. It was a little stiff, so I soaked that in WD and worked it. But yeah, couldn't get it to break free and turn over. Tried on the crank with a breaker bar and stuff, and the bolt just kept getting tighter and tighter. So the next best option, which I've broken engine free before doing, is get a pry bar, jack the car up, get underneath at the flex plate and get a pry bar on those teeth against the transmission case and try and turn it over that way and break it free. But she's obviously been sitting a long time and probably rusted the rings to the walls, cylinder walls, or who knows, maybe she was completely seized before it was parked. There's nothing in the radiator, so who knows. But for now, that's going to be the gray Camaro or silver Camaro. And until we get to the next one, which probably won't happen for a while, I'm going to go back to the night shift. So, and literally the water was freezing to the car as I was spraying it, but yeah. Alrighty, the red Camaro has been cleaned out. And what did we score this time? Nothing good. This looks like possibly the back area, like, you know, like cover up the back hatch area. We got some trim pieces, some wiper arms, small block Chevy oil pan, no idea. A bunch of hardware, small block Chevy related, in my opinion, along with small block Chevy motor mounts or clamshells, whatever you want to call them. Couple old chrome pieces from something. We got some lug nuts, the frickin' acorn type, so those were for a specific type rim. 2 measly cents for the money. Didn't get any big money on this one. Got a new toothbrush, something there, jail shiv, prolapsed roll of electrical tape. We did score some tools. We got new Torx, a big old drill bit, chisel, and wire brush. Fuck yeah, tools. Bunch of trim shit for the interior. This is all the steering wheel stuff that I took off to get it unlocked. A little bit of a middle console, a few pieces. Man, these things are just nasty. We got what looks like a piece of the silver ground effect deal that's on the car, so that's probably maybe behind the rear tire or something, I'm not sure. A big thing of bolts and hardware. The mirror. Oh, hello. Yeah, this car's been just scabbed together, really. So this is just hardware, all sorts of interior type shit. I believe this small block stuff and that stuff was all separate. It was kind of in the back together. So nothing to do with this car, but it's in there. And then we got the paperwork of the car. Watchtower, announcing Jehovah's something. The real Jesus. Who was he? Who fucking cares? Old receipt. Sold to Martin Bryan. Was that the previous owner? That's why, folks, you don't just go vacuuming up every little piece of shit you see in the car, because you never know what ratty ass piece of paper might lead you down the road to getting the registration or history or anything, right? And we got another old part bag, and it's from Jacobson Pontiac Buick, which is in Kelowna. There's no name, and I don't quite see a date right now. February 27th. Another receipt from, where'd January 2002. Couple nuts and bolts hardware, nothing special. And then some parts diagrams, breakdowns. This looks like possibly the door. Yeah, because there's a glass right there. And then the 1984 Chevrolet Berlinetta. So is this an 84? I haven't checked the VIN yet on it. As of now, anyways. Yeah. That's what we got. Nothing major. So, late night vacuum out of the Camaro. It's just pissing rain. Winter's coming real fast. Trying to get these cars cleaned up. I don't like to put cars away moldy and full of shit. You know. Plus, it's curiosity, man. What's in the fucking thing? But nothing major in this one. Alrighty, next day. We gave this thing a spray down a while back. It looks pretty good when it's wet, but she's far from good. Well, far from excellent. But yeah, cleaned up, not too shabby. Guessing this is an 84 just from that paperwork I found in there. This thing has seriously been scabbed together with a lot of different parts. But you can see it used to be a silverish blue, bluey silver sort of thing. Very light metallic, babyish blue color. There's a little bit of rust in it. Not horrible, not crazy good. Yeah, T-tops is cool. Busted up windshield. This fender, like, it's hanging on there, but it ain't fucking on there. So she's loosely slapped together. This popped out when I started pressure washing. Somebody tagged it or something. See Abon or Arrow Aben. I don't know. It's not very nice. But that popped up after pressure washing. Front bumper and splitter and all that's in pretty good shape. Body wise, it's not horrible. But hood hinge is only bolted on with one bolt on this side, so she's a real bastard to get out. It's kind of bent up a bit. But yeah, there you see that blue color, original color of the car. And there's the monster powerhouse. Baby little 2.8 liter V6 in front of a 5-speed stick. That's kind of cool. I haven't fully taken the ignition out of this thing because I only needed the steering unlocked to move it. So I haven't actually tried to turn it over, but when we towed it up here, my uncle left it in gear and the engine was turning over in third gear or whatever it was the whole way up here. So the engine does turn over. I'm pretty positive on that. So, you know, maybe she's a runner. Looks fairly complete, but I mean, this thing has like been scabbed together. Like none of the cowling is in there. The wiper motor's just hanging. So I think this whole front clip got put on this car. And yeah, they didn't do the best of job. I mean, this side's bolted in, but that side has like no bolts in the fenders. So pretty scabby, but it's mostly all here, which is a big part of it. So yeah, like that one's bolted on. The wheels are actually in not bad shape. I think these front ones, the brake dust should come off with a bit of chemical, but yeah, they're not all curb rashed up. There's a couple spots, nothing horrible. Gave her the old douching out last night. She is musty to the max, man. This thing it's leaking hardcore water down in here. And as you can see, I mean, fuck, there's no floorboards in this thing. All the way back to here. And then back to here. So this is the rusty of the two, or rustier of the two. Door panels somewhat taken apart. So it's probably a black interior like this originally, and then somebody found a red interior car and decided to slap those in, because there's some burgundy stuff in here, but everything else is black and the door panels are black. So who knows on this girl. Got one of them fancy GM radios. It's not even plugged in. I'm thinking this was from the other car, because the other car is missing its stereo, and this is just loosely put in here. But that's definitely these are pretty sought after radios, actually. The G-bodies came, some of the G-bodies came with them and stuff. The built-in equalizer, she's probably in pretty rough shape, but yeah, thought this was pretty cool. We got some sort of kilometer calculation thing with all these like chassis miles, engine service, medical, like, I don't know, it's kind of interesting. Extra little pocket up there. Of course, the T-tops, pretty sweet. Always love me a T-top car. And they actually don't look that bad in here. The seals all look pretty good. I don't think the T-tops are leaking, but everything else is leaking. The back window's leaking into the back there, and the cowling is all leaking in to the floors and stuff. It's like a bluish carpet, or it was a black carpet and got faded out or something. But yeah, not horrible. There's one of the rear ground effect things, I think, for over there. That's about the gist of it, man. I mean, a lot of work to go on these cars to make them work. I mean, the silver one could probably just get rekeyed, get papered, and put a new motor in it or something. But yeah, winter's coming in fast, so I don't have a lot of time to play with these. I'm trying to get my shop done so I can actually work on things over the winter, and maybe we'll try and get this one running one day. See if that old V6 will melt some rubber. Hey?